guys, welcome to the first official episode of Car Talk. My name's Tyler. I'm the co-founder of Revvin Reviews. I'm basically here to bring this show to you guys about the recent car world news and some of the history as well. Maybe some days that the news isn't necessarily the greatest. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start this thing up. So I'm sure many of you guys have heard already that Dodge just released a couple teaser trailers, if you will, about the Dodge Challenger Demon. I'm sure you've seen the commercials on YouTube. You might even have seen one on this video. It's an insane looking car from what I've seen, at least. We're going to be talking about that today. We're basically going to be talking about how Dodge is possessing, if you will, a demon in their factory right now. So we've been hearing talks about a new Challenger coming up, and without a doubt there is a new Challenger coming out. Well, this demon is definitely coming out. I mean, Dodge is releasing these slow trailers to give us little aspects. They've released the weight reduction trailer, they've released the tire trailer, and it's all giving us little Easter eggs, if you will, of this car and different aspects of it as well. So, looking at this car, we can obviously tell that it's a replacement to the Dodge Challenger Hellcat, which is the highest of the Challenger line, and it's the supercharged V8 that everybody's desiring, at least from Dodge, and it creates 707 horsepower. However, obviously that's a little bit of a quote-unquote old car now, as it's been out for 2 or 3 years, I believe, and however, I mean, it's still a great performing car nonetheless. But I guess according to Dodge, it's time for them to come out with a new car, so might as well come out with the Demon. It's a crazy name. I think that it's one of the greatest the greatest names that you can name a car, like it's running straight out of hell. But it's a crazy name. So we're going to be talking today about the different aspects that we know of or might be kind of curious about. Motor Trend actually just released an article about the Dodge Challenger Demon, and they have a couple things in there that I found quite interesting to use. So rather than you guys having to just read the article, I thought might as well take from a couple different sources and give the article directly to you guys. So the Dodge Challenger Demon is actually coming out with a wide body kit, and the reason why they're doing the wide body kit is because not only is it going to have more power, but in order to have that more power put onto the ground, it's going to have wider tires. So Dodge just released that they're going to be putting on drag radials onto this car, which is this is the first production car to actually come out with drag radials. These are 3.5 inches wider than the production tires on the Hellcat. However, they're specially designed for the Demon, and they even have a little Demon logo on the side of it. So I thought that's pretty cool. These drag radials are running on 20 by 9.5 inch rims, and they're specially made for this car. Now, in the tire video they released, they said they had the car, and we'll show it actually right now. They had the car sitting there, and then it did a burnout and left, and then you could see for a brief second the license plate. And most people say that this license plate is just like, oh, it's just random numbers. But who the heck names their license plate pound or hashtag or whatever you guys want to call it 2576 at 35? That nobody names the license plate that. I mean, that has to be an Easter egg to something. So Motor Trend had a very good idea about what this Easter egg is, if you will. So they were saying that the Hellcat supercharger displaces 2.3 or 2,380 cc's of the displacement, and it produces 11.6 pounds of boost. Now, looking into a new supercharger, so that's about 2.4 liters of displacement for the supercharger. Now, if you take the number, which this is fairly feasible, you can take the number 2,576, and that might be the new displacement of the new supercharger that's going to be put on the Demon, which is actually quite cool, quite interesting, and I think that it's going to be crazy. But the next number, so I think we can firmly say that that's the displacement. I think that's easy to say considering how close the numbers are. The next number is what frightens me though. It's 35 at 35. And this is where a couple people are torn. Some people are saying that it might be 35 pounds of boost, which is freaking crazy. Like, diesels don't even run that. Some diesels do, but none of that. Like, I don't know. That's a lot of boost. 35 pounds of boost. That's crazy. Just to put it into perspective, the Hellcat original, like, stock, it ran 11.6 pounds of boost. So to run 35 pounds of boost, that either is going to mean one of two things. I mean, if it has over 800 horsepower, obviously they're running more boost, but not 35 pounds of boost. Or they might be running a smaller engine, which I don't think Dodge will do. They might do it just for weight reduction, because they did claim that it's at least 200 pounds of weight reduction. So who knows? Actually, that might be happening. They might have taken the engine and made it a little bit smaller, like a small block, and put a bigger supercharger on it, run a crazy amount of boost straight into the engine, and maybe have a full, like, race motor sort of setup to run on there. So I think that's quite interesting. So I'm gonna leave you guys with a couple questions. So what do you guys think that license plate means in the first place? And also, would you buy the Dodge Challenger Demon? I know I personally would if the price was right. I can't afford a Demon right now because I'm in college. I can't afford anything. Can't even afford food. But I would definitely buy it if I had the money. However, if the Dodge Challenger Demon is just like 100 horsepower more and a couple 100 pounds less than the Hellcat, would you buy the Demon or would you buy the Hellcat? Because I know the Hellcat prices are going to drop once that's released. Once the Demon's released in New York, upcoming here in March, I believe. So basically, I'm going to leave you guys with those two questions. Number one, you guys can answer on all of our social media and our YouTube. And so the two questions once again are, what do you guys think the license plate means? Go ahead and leave those in the comments below, or you can leave them on any of our social media, which was actually featured in the last video. So go ahead and follow us on all of those. And then the second question is, would you buy the Demon or would you just stick with the Hellcat? So I want to leave you guys with those questions. I want to tell you guys have a great day, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.